Hey, what's up? This your girl KeyIce. Welcome to the Rep My Black show. Um, there's a lot to talk about this week. First of all, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and hope you have a great one tomorrow for Father's Day. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all, because there's a lot to talk about, which is one reason why we started this late today. But trending in entertainment. We first want to start off with sending our love and condolences to the family of Enchanting. She's a hip hop artist, and she recently passed away. Her birth name is Shanning Nicole Larry, and we want to give our deepest condolences to her family. And it was really, she basically passed away after being taken off of life support. And we don't have any other details besides that, but we do want to extend our deepest condolences to her family. We also want to extend our condolences to Notorious T. Brown's family and his girlfriend's family as well. He recently took his life after going, I guess, on a what you could call a social media rant about Webby because he was the DJ for Webby and who's a hip hop artist. And I guess he wasn't liking how things had gone with his time, of being a DJ for Webby. And yeah, it's really tragic, And just again, want to extend our deepest condolences to his family and his girlfriend's family as well. Freestyle Fridays winner. We did have a winner for Freestyle Fridays, and his name is Ty the Fly Guy. Freestyle Fridays, if you're not familiar with the show, it's a live show that we have on Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and you can actually vote. It's an interactive show, and so it's a really good show to watch. Our hosts for that show are Sean of Straight Official Freestyles and Don Dada. They're both out of New York. We have members, of home base in different areas. I'm in Texas myself, but this particular show is a really hot show. You got to check it out. Congratulations again to Ty the Fly Guy, who's the winner from June week 2, which was last night. He's out of Allendale, South Carolina. I usually show a clip of the actual, of the freestyle, and I forgot to actually upload it. So I do apologize, but I'm going to play it for next week. So I got y'all for next week, but it'll be on our page later this evening. So if you want to check it out, it'll definitely be on the page, and it's also still on our page from the show because the show was last night. So if you want to check out the live show, he did really well on his acapella freestyle, by the way. I just want to give him a shout out to that about that because he wasn't expecting it. They they kind of surprised him, but he did well on his freestyle. I also want to give a shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. She's on her Hot Girl Summer Tour right now. She actually just hit Texas the other night. She was in Austin with Paul Wall, and then she's been in Houston. She brought out Bun B, Slim Thug, you know what I'm saying? Houston hip hop legends. Shout out to her for doing her thing. She also was trending too though because somebody had did an AI sex tape of her, and she was really upset about that. She expressed her anger during one of her performances at one of her concerts. But yeah, that was crazy. It was something that was put out on Twitter. But yeah, I hope she can heal from that for sure, for sure. Drake is also trend. Drake, he's always trending. Drake is literally always trending, but right now he's trending because his touring company, Away from Home Touring Inc., they have a lawsuit right now that was filed by apparel brand Members Only. And so they were saying that he was selling some merch during his tour because he just came off of his concert tour. And they said that the merch he was selling infringed on their trademark. And so they're not happy about that. And we got the information via XSL magazine. So shout out to them. And just FYI, as we tell you about some of the things, we basically take a recap of everything that's been trending over the past week on social media. And so we tell you about it during this show. So that's, if you haven't really seen the show before, that's kind of what we do. as we check out what's been going on across social media from the past week. And we try to give shout outs to, the sources that we got the information from as well. Ruby Rose has been trending too because she recently was interviewed and she was saying that she was just 16 years old when she was in the Migos Bad and Bougie video. And as y'all know, that was like one of their biggest hits. And with all this talk recently about younger age girls, like with some hip hop artists, basically trying to, interact with younger age girls, like whether it's at parties or even things like that. She was somebody that actually said during the interview that she was 16 years old, but then she later retracted that statement on her Twitter, which is X. She retracted the statement on her X page, her Twitter page. So she said she was 18 years old instead of 16. So, and everybody's like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because she initially said 16. So they're not quite believing that she was 18. But that's just an FYI on that one. I don't want to go into all of that. Rick Ross is also man. He's always trending too. Recently, because he actually just redid the cover of his Champagne Moments song. Yeah, it's all crazy. But as you see, this is the new cover right here with Drake with blonde hair, wearing a bow tie, looking kind of cheesy. He's still, um, trying to clown Drake and all of that. But I mean, he's been trending anyway because he recently was at one of his performances and everybody was like, "What's this dance you doing, bro?" So let's check out this dance that's trending right now for Rick Ross. Yeah, he was um he was dancing to "One More Chance," one of Biggie's songs. Recently, the Notorious B.I.G. was, I believe it was the anniversary of his death. And I gotta double check that. But yeah, he was trending for the dance he was doing during that performance. We took out the audio because it's copyrighted, but Rick Ross, he's a clown. Let's check that out one more time. Now I was telling some of my friends, I was like, y'all, look, it looked like he want to be on skates. You know what I'm saying? Like he be skating, and that's like one of those dances you do when you're on skates. That's how I saw it. But yeah, everybody's like, "What's he doing?" Like, yeah. But that's just so funny. He's hilarious. Like all his pictures and stuff, he be like trying to look hard, but he's actually really silly. You know what I'm saying? So he's funny. I mean, I haven't agreed with some of the stuff he said recently, but he seems pretty cool as far as his humor. But anyway, Boozy Badass and Young Blue, they've been going at it on social media, just basically, feuding. They've been feuding for a while now, though. It's been for a long while, actually. But Boozy was Boozy's basically saying, nobody wants to listen to your music no more. And then Young Blue is saying Boozy is obsessed with him. I really don't know what's going on, but I'm just telling y'all what's going on. I'm just telling y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been trending through, all of the hip hop platforms and stuff like that. But we always drop their Instagrams at the bottom of the slide so you can actually check it out and see for yourself what's been going on, because we just tell you the summary because we have so much to cover. So we're just telling you the summary of it, but you can actually check it out for yourself if you go to their Instagram pages. That's what's up. And Metro Boomin and Future, they're on tour right now. And I was like, when I saw the name of their tour, I was like, wait a minute, because their album's called "We Don't Trust You," but then their tour is called "We Trust You," and I was like, what? They're funny to me. But anyway, so I was like, actually, as far as ticket sale wise, I feel like they should have kept it. "We don't trust you." You know what I'm saying? But for the tour, they want to say we trust you to buy our tickets, but we don't trust you, and we don't trust nobody besides that. We trust your money. That's how I saw it. I was like, okay. But anyway, they're on tour, so if you want to get some tickets, the tickets are available at Live Nation. They actually did a pre-sale special as well. But if you missed that, you missed that. But they're on tour. Um, as far as the tickets are on sale, so you can get those at Live Nation. Metro Boomin and Future are doing their thing. Props to them. They really are doing their thing right now. Chris Brown, he's on his tour right now too. His 11/11 tour. This photo is actually from his promotional poster from that tour. But one thing to mention about this particular um, image here, he actually, because if y'all have seen a lot of his dance videos and stuff that have been going viral, people have been sharing them and stuff as they've been going to his concert. But he actually got stuck, because he has this one part of his concert where he gets put up into the air. I don't know if you ever been to a Chris Brown concert before. I've been to one, and it was really good in the Austin area. But he has this. I haven't been to the 11/11. I do plan to go to that. But anyway, there is this one part of this tour where he goes up, like he's drawn up in the air, and he got stuck in the air, and it was all messed up. He was stuck up there for a minute. He was trying to play it off, and he was still singing and stuff, but he was pissed off. He was pissed off at the venue staff because they were like taking their time getting over there. If I was him, I wouldn't have kept singing. I would have like, hold up, y'all, I'm stuck. Come get me down. But he was cool about it, still, because he was just singing. I'm like, dang. But I mean, he does a lot of dangerous stuff on his tours. I'm like, man, you gotta see some of the videos of some of his tour stuff, because he does a lot of dangerous like type of stuff on there. But I'm glad he's okay. And speaking of some of the things on his tour, one thing that's been trending too, going viral, is his pics with fans, because he does a meet and greet part of his concert where he charges $1,111. His tour's 11/11, so he charges 11/11. $1,111 for pictures. And this particular picture got this girl in trouble. We will end up posting her Instagram info, because she posted a video on her socials where her boyfriend basically broke up with her after this photo went viral. They had been arguing about it for a week. He finally broke up with her, and then she was like, she didn't regret it though. She was like, she basically said something to the effect of, "I would do it again." And I was like, dang, that's cold. There's a lot of people been just talking about, um, female fans of Chris Brown paying $1,111 to take a photo with him, like intimate type photos. And they're like, how you got a man and you paying for this? Like, that money could go towards your man. That's what they're saying. That money could go towards your man and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, she could have saved for this, for a year. His tour's been out. I don't know about these relationships, but all I know is that my man wouldn't be going for it. So I do understand why they got so mad about that. But I do want to give a big shout out to Rihanna, because she just launched her Fenty hairline. And as you see there in the picture, she's sporting her natural hair. She's has a whole hairline out, and she even has an Instagram for her hairline. As you see below, is at Fenty Hair on Instagram if you like to follow it. But she's really doing her thing, doing a lot of big things, and big props to her. Juvenile, he is trending too right now, because everybody know his song "Back That Thing Up." I have to say the clean version of it, you know what I'm saying, because we're on here. But he has a tour coming out. It's the what? I believe it's the 25th. I want to say 25th anniversary. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in the comments later. But he has the Back That A Up tour going on right now. So make sure y'all get the tickets for that, because everybody has backed their thing up at one point, or had somebody back their thing up to you at some point. I'm pretty sure if you're in the US at some club at some point in time, for real, in the past 10, 20 years. I don't even know how long that's. Yeah, it's been like 20 years, I think. But anyway, Cardi B, she we got a clip from, she's been going live, and she's been saying some stuff. Now, as y'all know, she has been feuding with, or beefing with, Bia, one of another hip hop artist, and Bia. I mean, in my opinion, from what I've seen, Bia definitely started it. I mean, Cardi, she's just been doing her thing, but Bia hasn't been really liking it as far as like she felt like she was like Cardi was copying her, what have you, and Cardi was like, "Yeah, right, I'm not copying you," you know what I'm saying? But they both have their opinions about what's been going on there. And Bia had dropped a diss track towards Cardi the other week, last week, and so Cardi, she's doing her own thing. She's in her own zone, first of all, you know what I'm saying? But she did go on her live and she did mention something. So let me let y'all check this out.
It's not a lychee flavor, but they have a whole bunch of. I got like a whole bunch. I want to drop something. I want to drop a little song. I want to drop a little. I want to drop. I want to drop something on Thursday, but they telling me not to drop it. Should I drop it? Should I leak it? Huh? I don't know. It's very mean. Very, very mean.
Yeah, so you saw that she was talking about, first of all, she was eating wax candy because everybody, they were coming on at different points of her life and they were like, "What are you sucking on? What are you sucking on?" She's like, "This wax candy, I got it from China." So that's what she was eating in the video. But she's mentioned that she has a very, very mean song to drop. And she wanted to drop it on Thursday. I think this live was on like Monday or something like that. But she ended up not dropping that song. So I'm not sure when or if she does plan to drop it. Just be on the lookout because she does have some type of very mean song that she wants to drop. But and she wasn't specific about who they are when she said they don't want me to drop it, but I'm pretty sure it was probably, members of her team. But yeah, Rod Wave, he's also been voicing some things, what I do like about a lot of the artists is how they, they take to social media to express things without having to go through their PR agent, stuff like that. I do like that some of them actually should just stick to their PR people. But Rod Wave, he was one where he actually posted this to his Facebook. I'm not sure what he put on his Instagram about it, but he's tired of producers sending him sad music. He's like, "Y'all stop sending me the sad." He was cussing in it though, but he was like, I'm tired of this sad music, the sad beats. Send me something upbeat." You know what I mean? He wants to kind of change his sound. And I feel them too. But I mean, at the same time, there's a lot of fans in the comments. They're talking about, "But I love your sound. This is what I listen to when I'm down." You know what I mean? So I think he's one of those artists that's kind of trying to transition to something else, but he's not quite sure how to go about it really because it's like everybody's stuck on that sound from him. And again, I really love that sad sound from him too. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind hearing something else. It's a little different. I just hope he don't like switch it all the way up. Hopefully he don't do that though. But anyway, but that's what's up, right wave right now. Big congratulations to Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Bad Boys Ride or Die has hit $1 billion in box office ticket sales, man. Like, that's crazy. I don't know if y'all saw this movie or not, but I saw it the first weekend it came out. And man, I'm not going to tell you about the movie, of course. I want no spoilers here, but definitely you got to see it. I want to see it again, but it's definitely the movie to watch right now. But I was surprised at $1 billion. I was like, what? That's crazy. I do want to mention something about Will Smith too, because ever since he had slapped Chris Rock at those awards, everybody was, there's people who was like, I was one of those people that was real mad at him. You know what I'm saying? But I know Shannon Sharp from Club Shay Shay. Well, I just say Club Shay Shay, but really just Shannon Sharp. He has his own separate opinions about things. He actually mentioned I'm sorry, not Shannon Sharp. It was Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. He was saying that Will Smith owes all the black community and a an explanation of why he slapped Chris Rock. And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't think he owes us no explanations at all. That was something that happened between them two and Jada. But I'm like, it was in a public forum, so that's the part where he's like, I guess that's where he feels like, you know, in that type of setting, it was really unprofessional, which it was. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we at some point we gotta get past it. God forgives us for all types of things. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be more forgiving as well. And so that's how I feel about it. And I really applaud Will Smith for coming back and doing his thing in this movie. It's been really crazy, and it's definitely. I mean, I haven't seen one bad review of this movie at all, not at all. But yeah, definitely check that out. We'll talk about the TikTok ban probably next week. I'm not going to touch on it this week because that's not something I'm not trying to do today, because it's like something that's like it's going to be a slow process. Whatever happens with it, it's going to be a slow process. It's nothing to keep talking about. You know what I mean? If you have a TikTok account, what I would suggest is to run them numbers up. Run the numbers up, because TikTok, they really want to stay. So if you're running your numbers up over there, guess what? You're going to get monetized. You're going to get some money. You're going to be getting a check from over there. In the meantime, why not do that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not in a position where I'm able to be on it very often, but I definitely recommend it for everybody else. My dog right here being loud. We're gonna talk about new album releases. We got a few to talk about. It's albums, singles, EPs, whatever's been dropping. But Normani just dropped her debut album. It's called Dopamine. She's out of Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to her. She has some really nice music on it. Y'all gotta check her out for real, cause I don't know if you know, but she a lot mostly everybody that follows her at all knows, but she was a member of Fifth Harmony, and she had touched base on like some of the racism and stuff she had experienced when she was in the group. Like she had a traumatic experience, and I actually didn't realize all of that until recently. But I know at the time Fifth Harmony was out, I was kind of like, it did seem like she wasn't comfortable at certain times when I would see them perform. But I do really commend her on this album. She really took her time. She did her promotions really well. Everything was planned to a T. Like the imaging, everything's been really good. And y'all definitely gotta check out. I just did a key reaction video to the song 159 that she got with Gunna, and it's really nice. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. Oh, and I did say last on my reaction video, I said she was riding a torpedo. I don't know, for some reason I just like to say torpedo. It's a rocket. Y'all know it's a rocket, but sometimes I just confuse stuff like that. But anyway, it's a rocket. But yeah, Don Toliver, he also has a new album out. It's called Heartstone Psycho. He's out of Houston, Texas, and it's been a little minute since he had something too, but I gotta check. I haven't heard anything yet from this album, but I do like a couple of his songs that he had out before, so I'm definitely gonna be checking out this album. But yeah, Heartstone Psycho, the album cover, that was really intriguing when I saw it. I was like, So after I listened to it, I'll probably be able to give more feedback on maybe why I feel like he might have named the album that with that type of cover. But yeah, Walk from the Future, he's from Chicago. Shout out to him. He has a new album as well. It's called If the World Ends Tomorrow. And what's really cool about this album cover is he has like Egyptian hieroglyphics all around it. And so, of course, I'm going to try to decipher it. I'm pretty sure it says if the world ends tomorrow, maybe in Egyptian hieroglyphics. But I don't know. But I'm going to definitely check it out because I'm into sci-fi type stuff, and, science and stuff. So I'm definitely going to check that out. And I heard the first track. The first track on the album is called If the World Ends Tomorrow. I wasn't really feeling that track, but hopefully, as it goes down, we'll see what's up. But yeah, and then Moneybagg Yo, he has a new album out called Speak Now. His cover art is crazy. Like I'm really feeling the cover art. It's insane. Love the cover art. He's out of Memphis, Tennessee, of course. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely doing his thing as well. He has some nice features on his album. Let me tell y'all who's on his album real quick. And you already know if he's more of a trap artist. So if you're into trap, that's what you're gonna hear if you listen to his album. But he has a feature. He has a song called "Drunk Off You" featuring Chris Brown. And then he got Lil Durk on "Gangsters Relate." He has a few other artists as well. Those main two. I want to mention Whiskey Whiskey. He has a song called Whiskey Whiskey featuring Morgan Wallen, and I think that should be interesting. So I'm going to definitely check that out. Might even do a reaction to that one too. Shaq Attack. You already know Shaq Attack. He teamed up with the late great Notorious B.I.G. Estate to bring us "You Can't Stop the Rain." This track was placed on our home base radio sports hip hop playlist, and Shaq is from New York, New Jersey. Of course, B.I.G.'s from New York. They repping on this track. It's actually pretty nice. I was expecting a little bit something a little different though. I actually don't know quite what I was expecting, but just something a little different from what I heard. But I think it's something that most of y'all will like. So definitely check it out. And we did place it over on home base radio. Akila, she is out of Toronto. She's an R&B artist. You may not have heard of her yet, but she's growing. So we're definitely been tracking her. She has a new song out. It's called Unbothered. It's a slow track. And I believe we did place that one too. Yes, we have a Home Base Radio Canada playlist, and she is one of the first artists on that one. That playlist is not even released to the public yet. We'll be publishing that soon, but she's on there. Shout out to her. Journey Montana, she is also a newer artist. She's out of Harlem, New York, and she has a song called Journey that she just released. And she's somebody to be watching as well. She's again a younger artist, so she has that younger sound, but she's definitely somebody to check out. Marsha Ambrosius from Liverpool, England. Shout out to Marsha. She just released Greedy, and as y'all know, she just finished working on her album called Casablanco with Dr. Dre. And the album is dropping real soon, but the first single from the album is called Greedy. I did listen to it. um Everybody has different tastes. I think it really depends on like what your mood is, because it's more of her sound is her sound, you know what I'm saying? So if you already know her sound, then you already know you kind of have to be in a certain vibe, to be ready to listen to it. So that's what I would say about that track. And we did actually place it on our Mellow Me R&B playlist, and we also have a UK playlist over on Home Base Radio that it was placed on as well. That one is not released either, but the Mellow Me R&B, that one's real smooth. Y'all like it? Make sure you check that out on Home Base Radio Spotify. Neo, he has a new song called 2 Million Secrets. He's out of Camden, Arkansas. I actually didn't even know that. I didn't know he was out of Arkansas, but yeah, he's he's telling some stuff in this song. Like I actually have to listen to it again, because when I first heard it, I was like, okay, you could tell he's in his feelings. A lot of his music kind of in his feelings. I don't know about the cover. I'm like, what's up with the cover? I guess he kind of, it's like he's feeling I want to say it's more of like a mental health awareness type song, maybe because of some of the stuff he's talking about is definitely personal, and so I would take a listen to that song if I were you, for sure. It's something, as y'all know, um he's won so many awards. It's not even funny, but yeah, he's a great songwriter, and this is a pretty good song to listen to. Durag Bleak is the new track by Memphis Bleak. Shout out to him out of Brooklyn, New York. There's a lot going on with the cover, but basically the cover is showing like all his different, because he's been through a lot during the course of his career. And so that's what the cover is kind of portraying. But this song's called Durag Bleak. He's talking some junk in this track. Definitely want to check out. I know Sean of Straight Official Freestyles, he's feeling this track. He was talking about it last night, actually. But yeah, make sure y'all check this one out. We have this one over on our Hip Hop Hits Def on Repeat playlist for Home Base Radio Spotify. Gas You Up is a song. I actually like this song. It's a new song out by Khalid featuring Huncho. She's out of Atlanta, Georgia, and she used to spell her name Kali, but I think there was some clash of artist name with somebody else. But anyway, she changed it to have three eyes instead of one eye, but it's the same artist. But yeah, I've seen some promotions for this song already over on Instagram. But yeah, it's called "Gas You Up," and it's a nice one. I wasn't expecting this track from her, but yeah, it's definitely one for the summer. It's a nice, slow, slow groove for the summertime for sure. And it's on our hip hop and sing playlist on Homebase Radio, Spotify. Tommy Richmond, the guy that has the $1 Million Baby song, he has a new song out as well. It's called Devil is a Lie. I actually like this song better than $1 Million Baby. Believe it or not, because $1 Million Baby, let me say, I'll say that song's more poppy. You know what I'm saying? Devil is a Lie is more, it's a little bit more hip hop sounding because he's basically trying to, I guess he's trying to move from pop. I'm sorry, not pop, but punk pop. He's trying to move from like punk pop sound over to more of a hip hop sound. This one is still more on the pop side, but it's more hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Devil is a Lie. It's pretty good. Somebody was saying it was a hit. Somebody, colleague was saying it's a hit. I'm not sure about a hit, but I do like it a little bit better than $1 Million Baby. But as far as it's not gonna trend like that though because of the sound. If you listen to it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I see why $1 Million Baby trended versus this one. I don't see this one trending like big like that one, not at all. But yeah, it's nice. She's Hot is a new track by Scarlett. She's out of the Bronx, New York, and she was getting some slack from the video for this one because she was twerking and stuff. She had a lot of girls twerking in and stuff. But she recently went on her Instagram. She had posted a video telling her fans to basically give her some, like, be patient with her, let her grow, you know. And she said that the idea of the twerking was her idea. It wasn't. She said nobody's forcing her to do nothing because I guess some people were saying, the industry's forcing you to twerk and show yourself and stuff like that. But she said it was her idea, and I was actually surprised. But she's a real sweet girl, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think she's just trying to see, where she can kind of fit in the whole women, ladies of hip hop. We actually have a playlist called Ladies of Hip Hop, just trying to plug the playlist. But yeah, I think she's trying to see where she can fit in. But this song is called She's Hot. And it's a nice song, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that I actually like her early stuff more, but I see where she's trying to go, and I'm gonna vibe with her, because she's a cool person. Victoria Monet, she got two songs out right now, but we're gonna talk about this one right here because this one is from the Star Wars movie, new movie called The Acolyte, and it's called Power of Two. She has been promoting this one, but I just want to give big props to her because she's doing her thing. Like after her song went viral, the mama, like I can't even think I can't even think of the name of the song. But y'all know the name of the song. Let me bring it up real quick because I know it sounds bad. On my mama, after that went viral last year, she's just been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And she got pulled in for this Star Wars movie soundtrack from The Acolyte, and this song's called Power of Two. But definitely make sure y'all following her on her socials because she's always promoting her stuff over there. You can find out what she has coming out or has out. Layla Hathaway just released a new song. She hasn't done nothing in a minute, just a short minute. But she's one of I really love her. She's a great R&B artist. She's out of Chicago. Shout out to her. Chi-Town in the building. Vanta Black is the name of this song. It's definitely more mellow. If you know her sound, she sticks to that mellow sound too. So that's what you should watch out for on this song. Big Boss Vet out of St. Louis got a new track called Ice Me. And you already know how she do. She does, she's doing her thing. She got bars for bars, like bars after bars. But she's really doing her thing right now. Ice Me is her new track. We have this one over on Ladies of Hip Hop playlist on Home Base Radio, Spotify as well. MBHD Nick, shout out to him. He's out of Albany, New York, and he has a new track called "What They Saying." We featured, I want to say, 2 to 3 of his tracks over on Freestyle Fridays. So we want to make sure we show our love back to him and let y'all know about what he has out right now. But this one's called "What They Saying," and I'm really feeling I'm really feeling like his different sounds. He has a lot of different sounds, and again, we use 2 to 3 of his beats over on Freestyle Fridays. Will Smith has a song out with Sean Paul. I know y'all love the movie, but did you hear his song in the movie? It's on the soundtrack, and it's called "Light 'Em Up." It's he's a hip hop artist, but he's more of, on the pop side. So that's what this is. But with Sean Paul in there, add some more flavor to the song. But yeah, this song's definitely on the Bad Boys Ride or Die soundtrack, and it's called "Light 'Em Up." Twin Hector has a song out. He's from Dayton, Ohio. Ohio is where I am from. Shout out to Twin Hector for making a song called Home Base. Come on. Home Base Promotions in the building. You know what I'm saying? He made this song called Home Base. It's not affiliated with us, but I did have to shout that out because I was like, okay. He might have seen something, you know what I'm saying? Because we did feature him back, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to Twin Hector for his new track called Home Base. Definitely check that one out as well. And if you are a hip hop artist, R&B artist, Afrobeat artist, definitely submit your songs over to us at homebasepromo@gmail.com. We will be checking them out. We have a backlog, but we're definitely checking them out to see if we're able to place them on Homebase Radio, either on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Music. We got playlists on all of those. We also have a Deezer playlist as well and an Amazon Music one. Um, and if you want your music over on any of our platforms, we have the interviews going. We offer press releases. We do song analytics. That's actually my favorite part because I'm the geek of the bunch. I like to do song analytics a lot. We do EPKs, and we have our site Hip Hop EPK where we publish any of the hip hop related EPKs. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's been the show for today. Like I told y'all, we have there's a lot to talk about. Shout out to my co-host, Grandmaster Bass Monstar. He will be back joining me soon, real soon. And Yama will be restarting Music Mondays real soon with a new co-host. And then, of course, we got the Friday show, Freestyle Fridays with Sean and Don. So make sure y'all checking us out, and please turn on your notifications because we know how the algorithm, they don't always let everybody know when we're live and stuff, but these are live shows here. And we do have, a couple of shows that will just be like Music Monday. They're moving to a pre-recorded format, but they'll also have a live format as well. But yeah, thank you guys for following us and for tuning in today. And again, happy Father's Day to all the dads. There's still some great things y'all can get your dad. If you didn't get them anything yet, you can always get them an e-gift card. There's all kinds of ideas still out there, but definitely hoping that the dads will have a great Father's Day. And y'all, peace. It's been a pleasure. Peace.